So this is it, guys. We have finally arrived to the final episode of Yubi Saki to Renren, also known as A Sign of Affection. It has been nothing more than a fun, fluffy, warm-hearted ride with all of you. I will implore all of you to read the manga. We did leave off last episode at chapter 19. So I'm going to guess, if I'm correct, this final episode, is going to be covering chapter 20, possibly into 21. Okay. So if you want to continue with the manga from here, from this episode, we left off at chapter 20 to 21. Okay, so last week we had where basically, Emma got news that Itsumi is dating someone, as well as she had to come to terms that Yuki is no longer available. Okay, they both had to say goodbye to their first loves. So we'll see in this final episode how these two cope with knowing that they have to move on, right? So let's get into the final episode of season 1 of A Sign of Affection. Yeah, my man asking her, what's our first date gonna be like? Where we're gonna go? Curry Festival. It works. Yo, facts. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her and Kyoya is kind of like together. He does. Our world. When was the last time we see these two on the train together? I think it was like episode 1. Oh wow, they brought it up. Wow. My It's been a minute since I read the manga, okay? I've been doing it while I'm watching the anime, refresh my memories. Look where they came from, on the train, back on the train for their first date. Who would have knew? Mm-hmm. Taking photos, okay, yeah. To make memories, you know? She's having so much fun. If they just ended right here, I'll be happy. Mm. Oh, it's it's after spring right now. Currently in the story, I believe. Oh yeah, but he mad though. Where thick as thieves is what? Yo, nah. Oh, it's me making friends with people that just don't want to be friends with. Girl, if you teach, not him placing the food on the side. I thought they were gonna kiss. Kissing is too PDA, but I want to cuddle in front of everybody. Care with everything. Oh yeah, the boat ride. I forgot. I literally forgot about that part. It was so cute. Up, because you're his world. I'm so mad because we have not heard his laugh. Why y'all keep doing this to us? I want to hear his laugh. Why? We are being robbed of Itsumi's laugh. No, I hated Saturday classes when I had to do them, bro. That was the most annoying. He ain't gonna tell you. Oh, so he's being honest for the first time. Boy, how you so to the point? And then we dealing with Shin and Emma. Yep. Gotta tell Emma like it is. Mm. Yeah, because he told his feelings and she doesn't know how to. He changed his hair color again. You would have known this if he was reading the manga. I mean, if you just dropped on me saying that, like, you like me, bro, I have to think. Oh. Yeah. Look at the look he be giving you. Oh my god. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. And he did grow up in Germany too, so. Oh, that's sweet. Oh man. Mm. Ah, you're getting my boy. Yup. So that's why he can understand Yuki a little bit better because he wanted to communicate. Yup. Yeah. What about the culture, history, and languages of the. And that's how you should be living life, bro. You want to know more. Mm. My man just loves communicating with people of all walks of life. I love that. Yep. Dang. Dang. He just wants to see her. Oh, Itsuomi is down bad for Yuki. Oh my god. My heart. Because I love everything. End me now. End me now. This man is down. But oh, she's crying. I would cry too. Like, someone loves me that much. They want to learn everything about me. Like, he's willing to communicate to I'm not trying to cry. I'm not trying to cry. Listen, I don't think y'all understand how amazing that must feel to have someone want to know so much about you in a positive way. The level of communication is what we should strive for. Oh, she's here to give you the answer, my boy. They didn't show when. Why didn't they show it? Kilia gave her the ring. Everybody's winning. I'm sorry for Oshi, but everybody's winning. This is a happy ending. My man gave her a ring. She got her password. I'm about to cry, bro. I'm about to cry. The best ending for the anime. It was such a beautiful ending. Oh my god. But I will have to tell you guys this. The ending part after Oshi basically telling his two friends that there is a cute girl that he's interested in, everything else after that or in between the episode was completely omitted or anime original, because I'm guessing for them they just wanted to end off where everybody got together. I think it is spoilery with Emma and Shin and Kyoya and I'm seeing Emma and Shin, Kyoya and Rin, because beginning of the episode where it's talking about the date, technically I have to tell you guys so that when you go reread the manga, so do start at chapter 20, but from there it was a lot of rewritten scenes, omitted scenes, and anime original ending, right? While also kind of being spoiler territory, because I'm going to go with, I don't think there is going to be a season 2 because there's only so much chapters. It hasn't hit the 50s yet. You know, there's only a few chapters currently right now for A Sign of Affection that we have physically print unless you're in Japan. So it's not a lot of chapters currently right now. So they went with an anime original ending while at the same time kind of giving you spoiler territory. So if you guys are like that, I would say start from chapter 20, which the episode did start off from. So basically with the whole, you know, Yuki talking to Rin, when technically in the manga Yuki was in like a library or like a bookstore talking to Rin about like how the date should go about, whereas the anime had them at the college campus. Another thing would be is technically Emma came to the school when Oshi was talking to his friends. She came on that Saturday, and she came to the school because she wanted to be able to release her feelings and talk to Itsuomi about his girlfriend. That he brought her to an arcade, these two were talking and everything, and Oshi saw the whole interaction where she was trying to touch him, and then Itsuomi is just like, because this man is like, I'm loyal to only one girl, and that's my girl Yuki. So the date and everything was practically much the same. The boat scene was actually still pretty short in the manga, but I think they kind of extended it just a little bit in the anime. But those particular scenes, like, again, Oshi with his friends, and he's telling them, you know, about, but Emma did come to the school. And then they went to the arcade to talk about everything from Shin telling her, okay, did he tell you that, you know, I have a girlfriend, to him explaining that, you know, I actually like, everybody is a potential love interest. You were a potential love interest, Emma, but the person who has my heart, the person who my mind is constantly running on, is Yuki. So she got that clarification, as well as the rejection from Itsuomi in her face. So we did not see them by the ending within the chapters, because it's later on in the manga, her and Shin getting, so when I was watching the episode, I'm like, how come they're showing that so early? Why did they skip through the whole thing and to just show the, so they were going for the more happier ending version, but obviously they did change up a lot of stuff to give you the ultimate fluffy ending for the season finale. Like I said, there is no guarantee for season 2 because there's not a lot of chapters in the manga as is. They covered up to chapter, basically I would say chapter 21 within the first 12 episodes, and it's only like 40 something chapters currently right now. So if a season 2 was to happen, they would need more than 40. They would probably need at least 60-70 chapters at best. And even then, I don't even know if A Sign of Affection is even going to run that long, but that's just me. But overall, I really enjoy from beginning to end of the entire series. Okay, I for one did not expect an anime for A Sign of Affection. Technically, I was not expecting no anime for a lot of the shoujo series that I'm currently reading, that I've been reading for a few years now at this point. So it was nothing more than a pleasant surprise. Next season, Hana no Koi, is for April. I'm not going to do an anime in it, but I am going to be watching it. I do need to catch up to Momochi-san house, because I've been having that on hold for now since episode 3. So I do need to catch up, because yeah, the final episode came out yesterday. But Hana no Koi is coming out in like the following week, I believe. So if you guys are planning to watch that after this, like I stated in last episode's video, episode 11, It is different. We are now dealing with high schoolers, but the main character, I don't know, he's nothing like Itsuomi, okay? And I know a lot of people are going to be like, ugh, let it cook. Let it cook. Also read the manga if you can, because you see massive character development for particularly his character more than everybody gets character development between the two, but Hananoi, he gets massive character development, and 12 episodes is not going to do justice for this poor boy when the show does come out in about a week and a half, okay? So nonetheless, I truly love this series because one thing for certain is that it shows a healthy dose of how relationships should be built upon communication, trust, understanding, and knowing that Itsuomi is the type of guy that he's not in your face. He's not the most aggressive guy there is. This is a guy that, one, he grew up being surrounded by many different people. You know, he was born in Japan, grew up for at least a few years in Japan, then moved to Germany, most likely because of his father's job, grew up there. And you know, everybody that gets frustrated because they can't understand a language. But the beauty of going to another culture, or understanding another culture, is not just all the cool things you can see. It's the fact that you can understand history, the traditions, and more than anything, the language, because that's how we communicate as people. You know, language can be a barrier, but if you're able to overcome that, learning a language, able to communicate with someone who is different from you based on their ethnicity, based on their background, based on their culture, you know, is so enriching. And I love the fact that this show, this series overall, keeps emphasizing on that despite the obstacle of Yuki being hearing impaired, and that she uses a language that is not truly verbally spoken, but her way of communicating can be lost on a few people who's not willing to learn. Itsuomi said, screw that, I'm willing to learn. And because of that, it drives him and Yuki so much closer, because these two are willing to overcome that obstacle, which is their language barrier, to understand with each other and connect with each other in a way that if it was just, you know, the same type of language and all that, yeah, it's cute and all, but like, I think this brings them a lot more closer. Not to dismiss, you know, other types of relationships, but it's just that he's so understanding and so reasonable. And I think it helps the fact that like he's the type of guy that just goes with the flow, so it makes it easier for you to like relax around him and be able to communicate with him, because he's not judgmental. He's not the type of guy to like, you know, stick his nose up in the air or somebody feel like he's better than them because he knows several languages, he's been around the world a few times and all that. This guy, as Yuki said in this episode, he has a goal. He has a goal to go around many countries as he can, to teach other countries about other countries, teach language to other people, to bring the world just a little bit closer, right? And he's aiming to be a teacher. So it's just like, it's so fascinating to see like how goal-driven Itsuomi is, and he wants Yuki to be able to experience that. And she herself is also amazing because she wants to break barriers in the sense that she wants to open up her world. For her whole world since she was born, it's been enclosed, her hearing impairment, right? But she doesn't want to stay in that little circle that, no offense to Oshi, he kind of wanted to contain her in, because he was scared. He cared for her, but he was scared that she would have been hurt by the outside world. But Yuki is also very brave because she wants to step out of that. She wants to embrace more than, you know, what she grew up on, what she knows. And by her crossing paths on that fateful day on that train with Itsuomi, allows her to see so much more than she's so used to. And I think in a way, and I know I'm probably reaching with this, but I think in a way this show shows us that like we shouldn't limit ourselves to just what we see, to just what we hear. We should try, and it may be scary, but we should try to come out of our comfort zone, see something different, hear something different, do something different. You know, life is too short to just be sitting in the same place from day one and not seeing what the world has to offer, no matter how scary and how big it can be. And like, I love the fact that the series just puts emphasis while slapping on the good old romance and the fluff and everything. So overall, this was an amazing adaptation. Yes, again, there are going to be cuts. There's going to be, you know, they're taking certain placements and put it in. Things are going to be completely omitted, or we're going to get original anime scenes. But nonetheless, I give this show, and I didn't even give Undead Unluck. I'm going to give Undead Unluck an 8 out of 10 because, you know, the buffering and, you know, them putting the unfortunately the recaps did hurt it. So there's that. But for A Sign of Affection, I'm gonna definitely give it a 9 out of 10, bro. Like, the only reason it's not getting a 10 out of 10 is because of a lot of changes that they did make, you know. But a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, and I am happy with this. Now, like I said, if you guys are planning to read the manga, start from chapter 20 and keep moving forward, because like I said, I can't guarantee there is going to be a season 2. I will be on the lookout for any news and we'll keep you guys updated here on community posts. Guys, do tell me how you feel about this series. If you are a manga reader just like me, how do you feel overall about the anime adaptations? What were some things you liked, some things you didn't particularly like, some things that they changed for the better, some things that they changed for not the better? You know how it is. Do tell me in the comment section below. Also, do tell me what shows are you guys planning to watch for spring 2024 anime season lineup. The links are in the description box. You guys go check that out. And I'm Kimi-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! With